key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cause, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Hello all. I didn't get any packs. I'm tripping. Oh my goodness. Welcome Welcome back to another stream. I was not feeling like streaming today. I really wasn't. I just don't feel like doing anything. I'm just bad mood. And it's not that I'm in a bad mood. I'm not in a bad mood. Work just sucks. Work sucks. Work just fucking sucks right now. And I'm not happy. I'm not happy with work. But you know, that's neither here nor there. We gonna open some packs, but I had to stream today. Because we got a package. Now, there's only one card in here. But we've been waiting on it for a while. And good news is there's a package of like 19 cards that just got graded. That was just finished graded. When specifically, I don't remember. It was in the past couple of days, but it was finished grading, and I will be getting it at some point in the next like week or two, I would assume. So pretty pumped about that. It's actually really exciting. So we got the one card here, got a ton of cards still so I only have 2 active orders with Beckett right now. So there's so I got this one back. There's the one that was graded, and then there's one more left. I don't remember how many orders that one had in it. So there's only one left to be graded. And then, I'm not done with Beckett because, like I said, there are certain cards that will go. But for the most part, Beckett's pretty much done. Which sucks because it's cheaper. It's a lot. It's like $10 cheaper to have it graded per card with Beckett. But everything comes out of 9.5. Everything comes out of 9.5, and you're just getting, and you can't sell it for anything more than raw, so you're sending it in for nothing pretty much, and you're just wasting money. So so that's why I'm moving over to PSA, and it just so happens that PSA has paused their lower tiers, so their value tiers is what they call them, and now it costs $80 to have a card graded. So obviously I'm not paying that to have a card graded. So I am going to just have the cards that I sent. Like I said, I have like 90-ish cards. I want to say 90, maybe 100 cards, somewhere around there, sent off to PSA right now. There's a couple of them that I'm having regraded, so I sent them fully in their this is for experimental purposes, but I sent them in their 9.5 Beckett slabs, and there is a service that they have, that PSA has, where they'll regrade a card. It's like $50 per card, but much worth it because the boa, specifically the boa that I sent in raw, it's going for like, and again, raw prices are pretty much what the 9.5s are going for, is like $450 to $500. And the boa and the SP boa 10 PSA 10 is going for like $900 to $1,000. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen a PSA 10 in the SP boa, so I don't know what it's going for now, but the highest I saw it get up to was $1,000. So it's definitely worth the trade-off. It's worth the $50 to get that one graded. The second one was strictly they're both for like experimental purposes. And when I'm saying what I'm experimenting with is, I'm trying to figure out, is it worth actually submitting a card to be regraded versus just cracking it and sending it in again? Because I've done both. I have it like I have my cards sent. So I sent the 2 that are being regraded. Then I sent a couple more, I think 2 more. And these are all valuable cards. All these cards are very valuable that I'm talking about here. that I'm doing this with. Two of them were just submitted with the Beckett cases for a regrade, and then two of them I cracked and just sent as brand new grades. So that's where we are right now. We'll see what happens with PSA. So anyways, the BOA and it's a SP Ace from Legacy of the Master. Those are the two that were sent to be regraded. Those were supposed to be done a couple weeks ago on the 29th of June. And every time I go, they're just saying, we're still working on your order. You know, it's past the date, the expected date, but we're still working on your order. We apologize, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know when the fuck I'm going to get those back. We'll see. And then I have two more that I submitted myself through my PSA account. Then everything else has been sent through GameStop, their grading system. So yeah, so that's where we are. Hopefully in a couple months, I think, probably, I've said this a couple of times, but I think like October or November-ish, I should be hopefully getting a ton of cards back. Went to Best Buy, got some packs of Unleashed because they're just there and no one's buying them, which I appreciate. There's only 3 more left, so I'm gonna go get those hopefully tomorrow. If no one else buys them, I'm gonna go pick up those tomorrow. I also went to the shop that's closest to me. It's a shop that I go to pretty often. That's my Sunday shop. But I called because I was heading home from working out, and I was like, let me see what they got. Let me just happen to see if they got anything. They did have a box of EBO3, which is the Heroines edition, for $350, but they had a box of OP13 for $300, which isn't the best price in the world for a box, but they're going for about $400 right now, the boxes of OP13, and a couple months ago they were $550, right? So, and the reason that they're so down right now is because there was the new wave that came in this summer, because this set was originally released back in November or October. I think it technically was October, but it was released in October, the end of October, beginning of November, somewhere around there. And it's an extremely popular set, selling out everywhere all the time. It's crazy, it's mad. And then so hard to get. And then Bandai put out some statement. They were like, okay, we're gonna reprint EBO3 and OP13 because they're so popular and they're so hard to get. So we're gonna I don't know what it's called, if it's reprinted or if it's a fresh wave or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what it is. So they did that. That's why the market flooded isn't the right word, but there's more boxes right now, right? So that's the reason for that. But they're gonna go up. They're absolutely gonna go up. I'm 100% sure of it. In a couple months, once this new wave kind of dissipates, it's definitely gonna have a lot more. So I did buy a box. I bought a box of OP13. I won't be opening that. That's hanging out. It reminds me of the Worlds boxes because for Riftbound, because it only makes sense that it's going to be extremely valuable. It's the first one that they did for the first set. It's for Worlds. Like it has no choice but to be valuable. And so they were selling for what were they selling them for? Like $100, $200, I think is what we paid for them initially. The pre-sales on TCG Player were for between $500 and $600, I want to say. And then when they came out, they were sitting around there $500. I think the lowest I saw them was $350-ish, somewhere around there, between $300 and $350. It was under $400, definitely. So it was in the 300s, and I should have bought some then. And this was a couple of months ago, probably a month, max 2 months ago. They were looking at that price, and right now, today, they're $1,000. The marketplace value on them are $1,000. So anyways, I say that to kind of bring it back to OP13. They're fresh, they're new. There's a newly minted rush of these things being put out there, but in a few months the price on them is just going to go back up when OP, when the new set comes out, when OP 17 comes out, when EBO 5 comes out, Heroines edition. I think what they're going to do with EBO 5 or with the Heroines edition is they're going to make it like its own thing apart from EB. Like it's going to be a Heroines edition and it's not going to be an EB volume or whatever, but who knows? I don't fucking know. Anyways, so that's my ramble. I'm gonna open some packs. I gotta fucking get back to work. God, I hate working right now. I really do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, I got a bunch of these OP 16 packs. All right, so first we're gonna open the big boy, and I say the big boy, but what it is a it'll probably be the most valuable card that we open today. But obviously, y'all know I love opening slabs. I love my slabs. I honestly kind of hate selling them, but I was telling myself, I was like, this is why we got them graded, to sell them. Like obviously there are gonna be some that will get kept because yeah, I like how they put that on there. They have their own little boxes made. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so there's obviously some that they're gonna be the more valuable ones that I'm gonna hold on to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hold on to those. But the majority of them are like I got them graded to sell them, right? So I have a lot of them posted. I told myself I was gonna post the rest of these over here, so I need to get on that. But right now I have like a good amount. I think I have like 30 posted. My I did get an offer for my for the Kaisa, the alt Kaisa, so the Daughter of the Void. Raw, that card is going for the market. TCG Marketplace has the market value for the card like 220, 230 or something, but there's no cards being sold for that. They're being sold for like 450 raw, some right around 450. And so the card that I have a 9.5, the 10s are selling. The PSA 10s, there's only PSA 10s on eBay right now. The PSA 10s are going for like $1,200-$1,300, right? So like crazy. And this is not even the signature one. This is not the signature one. This is the regular fucking alternate art, right? Not the signature alt art, the regular alt art. They're going for $1,100-$1,200, right? I think the highest I've seen was there's I would think one that's on there for 1,000. There's not many on there. First off, there's not many on there. There's probably like 8 of them on there that are in English, and I'm the only one that has a 9.5. But mine is the lowest graded card. So the one that I have posted, I have it posted for $750. The rest of them are PSA. They're 10s and they're over $1,000. They're all over $1,000. And I think there's only like 3 of them that are graded. The other ones are not even graded, that are going for like 450. And there's only 8 of them on eBay right now. Like 4 are graded. And the ones that are not mine are all over $1,000. Mine is $750. Now again, theirs all PSA 10s. Mine's a 9.5. Mine's a Beckett 9.5. So anyways, someone sent me an offer for like $575 or something like that. And I'm being greedy. I'll just be frank. I'm being greedy because a month ago, if you told me someone would be offering me $500 for that card, I'd been like, fuck yeah, here's your card, right? But now I'm like, okay, I can get some more out of this because the card is getting a lot of views because they tell you how many times your card's been viewed the past 30 days. It's over 100. It's the first time I've had it, and it's only been up there for like 3 days. I think I put it on there Sunday maybe. I think maybe Sunday. So it's been on there since Sunday. It has over 100 views. Last I checked, it was like 102. I think it has like 3 people watching it, and I'm getting an offer for $500 already. This is the lowest graded card that's on eBay right now of this card for $750. So I did rebuttal him for $700, and then he hasn't said anything back. So I'm assuming he doesn't want it, which is fine. But with all this you know, reasoning that I'm giving you guys, I've already come to this conclusion, but I'm not even gonna go down to 700. Like 750, I think 750 firm can, like, I can make that because, like, for all the reasons that I mentioned, it's the lowest out of the graded cards right now. And I'm talking about by a lot. I think the next lowest one is at least 1100. And so this is $350 less than that one. It is a 9.5, but it's the same card, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's up to people to fucking buy the card or not. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, let's, got this card in my lap. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I don't know. Let's see, am I looking at the back of the card? I guess that looks like the back of the card. You fucking bastard. But anyways, so yeah, I have that. I have a couple of cards, you know, that I'm just trying to see what happens, you know. But I am 95% sure that this Kaisa will be sold for 700, at least 700. Hopefully 750. 750 is what I'm wanting to get for it now. Okay. This is the top here. Okay. So I don't have much going on here, so we're gonna flip it like this. Alright. So this is what it is. It's the Newgate. It's the SP Newgate, which is fantastic. This was this from 14? This had to be from 14 because I got this a while ago. Yeah, I got this a while ago, so I'm pretty sure this came out in OP 14, 15. Let me think. Was it 15? It might have been 15. Shit, we're getting close to 17. So, because 14 came out in January. I don't know. I think this might have been OP 15, but whatever, whenever the fuck it was, this card looks so good. This card looks absolutely amazing. Super pumped. Super pumped. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We'll open some packs, then I'll fucking get back to work. Like a good worker be. Alright. I promise you, I would take an 8.5 over a 9.5. I promise you, I would take that. So just don't be a 9.5. Be anything but a 9.5. Oh my god. Anything but a fucking 9.5. Please. Please. Ugh. Anything but a fucking 9.5. This is really making me want to not go to Beckett at all. Like, I'm being serious. I'm like I said, there's only two orders that I have. I only have 2 orders at Beckett right now, and the 9.5s are just disappointing, which is crazy because it shouldn't be, right? I'm gonna be frank with you. It shouldn't. The 9.5 shouldn't be disappointing. But from my perspective is where I'm coming from, right? My perspective is that of like someone who collects and sells them, okay? And so the 9.5s are not being sold for more than the raws, which sucks. They should be, but they're not. That's how the market is. If these were still selling for more than a raw, then we would be in business, right? I'd be okay with the 9.5s. But they're not. For one piece. Again, I got my Kaisa, Daughter of the Void. The raws are going for $450. I have mines for $750. It's a 9.5. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens with that. Someone was already willing to give me $5.75 for it, so it's getting so much attention. So I think there's a good chance that I can pop that. I only have 2 of these. Oh, I did open one. Okay, I was like, wait a minute, I thought I bought 3 of these. Where the hell did I buy these from? I bought these from... Oh, I bought these from the store today. Okay. Yeah. These are the 3 that they had left, but I opened one already. Wasn't shit in there. So you guys are welcome. You don't have to see me open that. All right, Frisky Hunter, Spectral Centaur. The List. Trevor Snooze Bottom. God, I have so many of that. Void Reaver. Undying Legion. Alright, nothing there. I did buy a box of Spirit Forged yesterday, which I really, really want to open. But I'm going to be honest, I'm probably going to go buy more of Spirit Forged from that shop because they are selling it. They have 38 boxes. When I went there yesterday, they had 38 boxes left, and they were selling from MSRP. So there's a lot of cards in that set. There's a lot of cards in that set that are pretty valuable. So I'm gonna probably go buy some more. Ooh, Sprite Fountain. Turn to Dusk. Okay. Pike. Diana Lunari. Man. Ooh, there we go. Nice. I was worried he wasn't gonna get shit. That looks sweet. That looks really cool. I don't have the Mind Rune yet. I'm actually pumped. Because I want to, I don't have any of the Six More Vodka. I don't have any of the alt arts for any of the sets complete yet. So I think I have like 2 or 3 from Origins. I have like 3 or 4 from Spirit Forged, and then I think this is my 3rd one. And this one, they look the best. They look the alt runes look the best. This one is probably the best one so far of the 3 that I got. This one looks super sick. I love the way this one looks. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Man, that new gate being a 9.5 is just tragic. All right. EV03, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think there's probably going to be anything really crazy in here because someone opened an SP Robin from this same set, or from the same boxes. He had gotten his a few boxes before I did, so I mean there's always a possibility, but we'll see. Oh nope, there's not a possibility. I went 2 cards back. That's okay. And he was claiming it was his 3rd SP Robin that he had opened. I have not opened an SP from this set at all, which is crazy because I'm the SP guy, as we can see, right? As we can see. Yeah, that new gate's probably gonna have to go. Maybe, I don't know. I've kind of come to the fact where unless it's like a crazy valuable card, right, I'm not gonna send it back in. But maybe I might, because there are some cards over there that I'm gonna send back in, like that are probably right around the same value as this card. So, I potentially there's a strong chance that I will. Strong chance. I've come here to cut those chains. Nami, shit you. Nami and a shit you. Alright, what is last but not least? What we got here? This is OP13. Gum Gatlin. This card is definitely going to be played in Boa at some point. There's going to be a 3-cost Boa Hancock that's worth being run in blue-yellow Boa. There's going to be. Tom. Add up to 1 stage card with a cost of 3 or less from your trash to your hand. Goodness. Kozuki Odin-san. Silver's Rayleigh-san. Huh. That has been a huge waste of my money. No, I'm just kidding. There's no such thing as a huge waste of money. I'm gonna open one more pack. I'm gonna open a pack of Riftbound. Or this. Riftbound. This. Riftbound. This. I'm gonna open one more pack of this. I have some of the packs from Best Buy, the blisters. That I'll open. I'll probably just open those tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, I don't know if I'm gonna go to my tournament tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I feel like it. Now Mule. Borsolino. Okay, now I'm just getting fucked now. Okay. That's it. That's all I got in me today. So we got the 9.5. Newgate. Card looks amazing. Even if it's a 9.5, it looks so good. And then we also got this bad boy. So it's a blue theme. Blue theme. There we go. They look awesome. They look really good. Yeah, I can't wait to put this Mind Rune in my little collection. But cool. Well, thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I have no idea where this came from. There's like a tickle in my throat that just started probably like an hour ago. So, like a little bit before the stream started. Anyways, hopefully I'm not sick. But until next time, guys, take it easy. Good luck on your pools.